Lord in living. He is Lord in death. He is Lord in resurrection. He is Lord of the mountains and Lord of the valleys, Lord of the ups and Lord of the downs. He is Lord. And there's never a time when he is not Lord. As long as he is Lord. And since he is eternal, he never abdicates his position and his official designation for anyone or anybody. There will be no coups in glory. He is Lord. They had a coup in glory one time, but God took care of that. Lucifer decided that he wanted to challenge his lordship and take over the throne, but when the dust settled and the smoke was clear, Lucifer lost his position. And now none of the angels in glory have the courage to try to snatch for God's lordship again. They've seen what happened to Lucifer, and they don't want the same thing to happen to them, so he's going to stay as Lord. He is Lord. Now, what we could have done today is, this actually could be part 4. Because what we're actually moving into today is the purpose of preaching. Well, all right. But the question that is raised in verse 37 is too important to just run over and miss. What shall we do? After you've heard the sermon, you sat down and listened to the message. Why is the preacher going through all of that? What's all those gymnastics about? What is all this raising your voice, changing your vocal tones at certain points in the sermon, emphasizing? What is the purpose of homiletical structure and hermeneutical skill? What is the purpose of exegesis and analysis and interpretation? What is the purpose of exposition and expiation? What is the purpose of Greek translation and Hebrew interpretation? What is the purpose of defining words and dragging out sermons for 3 and 4 weeks? What is the reason? Why don't you just say something and sit down and let us go home? Why go through all of that stuff? I've got games to watch and a roast to cook and family to see and places to go. Why do you go through all of that? Take up all that time, and what is all of that for? My dearly beloved, what you have to understand and what we need to get clear in our mind is this, is that the reason why we preach, the purpose of preaching, other than the fact that God will kill me if I don't. That alone is a motivation for doing it. but beyond that, what is the real reason? The real reason, the real purpose of preaching is to bring those who hear the word to a place of decision. If you hear a sermon and that sermon does not bring you to the crossroad of decision, then you have not really heard a sermon. message is delivered for the purpose of bringing us to the place where we have to make a choice. We must decide what we are going to do.